This is Boarding Party's Pokemon D&D campaign, featuring Ben as
Bentley Woods,
Tia as
Phoebe Wilhelm,
Joel as
Milo Reuter,
and Jordan as
CJ.
I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. Tonight, the gang is seeing double, and Milo hatches a plan. Today, as Milo and Phoebe return to Kaya's classroom, kind of taking stock of the fact that there are two Bentleys, one very close to you, one somewhat farther away. CJ is standing next to one that's somewhat farther away, and he seems just as stunned as you are, as do both Bentleys.
Are they
There's a lot of shouting.
equal in terms of appearance?
Mm-hmm. From head to toe, they appear entirely the same.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I don't know why this is happening.
CJ,
Why do you hit me?
Shoot it! Shoot it! It's an imposter!
Shoot it?
Shoot it!
Ooh,
Why
That's
would I shoot
aggressive.
you? Wait, what is happening?
CJ, don't be hasty. You don't want to do that. Remember, I came in here with you. You need to shoot that thing. That thing? I'm Bentley. What do you mean?
Should I just shoot both of them?
No, don't do that.
no.
What? There's, I think, 10 other things we can do before you shoot them.
Phoebe, I came in to this building with you. He brought whatever that is back from that ghost realm.
So then who did we talk to before we came over here?
I'm going to try to use
Environmental
my
studies guy.
ghost disc on the one that's close to me.
The one that's close to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Bentley, who's closest.
Uh-huh.
What is your response?
Well,
He's going to try to touch you with his.
can I roll to see if I recognize that in the chaos?
Are you like touching him? I thought you were gonna like.
Oh, I'm like kind of like actively holding it out, like trying to do something with it before I touch him.
Okay. You just hold it up.
Like, yeah, I'm like closing in, like kind of like trying to control him and see like if there's anything I can do before I touch him.
Okay. Yeah, Bentley, your response?
Well, I'll roll to see if I perceive that he's doing that. With a natural one. So Bentley near CJ has no idea that he's trying to do this.
Okay. Yeah. The disc being held about seems to do nothing. But just being held out.
Phoebe, don't believe that thing. It's not me.
All right. The Bentley that's standing in front of you just folds back through another portal door.
What happened?
I told you! That was not me. This is me.
Did you choose correctly?
I don't know. I'm going to charge Bentley
Okay.
and try to touch him with my hand.
Bentley, what's your response?
Wait, which one
So
folded?
the one that was closest to CJ is the one that he brought back through the.
Right,
the
but
portal door.
you said one folded into the ground through another door.
That's the one that he touched.
Oh,
So the one closest to him
okay.
has just, in a very similar way that CJ went away the first time, he just basically pushes him through another doorway, and then out he goes.
Okay.
So now I'm charging the other one to try and touch him with the disc.
All right. Other Bentley, what is your?
I'm just gonna back away.
Okay. Yeah, he's very clearly just like charging at you. Your close good friend CJ, with, fire in his eyes.
CJ, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, the other Bentley also.
Shit. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know anything.
The heck?
Well, that went well. Blimey.
What just happened?
I don't know. I'm going to try to go through the portal again myself.
Okay. Think about it.
I'm like thinking hard.
Yeah,
Do I need to make a roll?
you do. Think about it.
What's the roll?
What'd you get?
I got an 8.
8? Oh yeah, no, nothing happens.
What are you doing?
Trying to get them back. I don't know what to do.
Where did they come from? Which one was Bentley?
I don't know. I don't know why they're both gone now.
What'd you
lady,
do?
what just happened? What were these things?
Kaya's just observing, equally like dumbfounded of all the choices to make. Both is dangerous.
What do you mean?
Rather than choose, you just sent them both away.
I didn't know what I was doing. I thought maybe it would like stop them from like talking and just like I don't know. I have to go back.
Were they humans? Ghosts? What's happening? Are we humans?
I'm just gonna keep trying to go.
You are a dancer.
I'm gonna pinch you.
Yeah,
It hurts.
It's a-
Ooh. What if you like did it to yourself?
Whoa.
You stay.
It's not working. I'll just start like smacking myself all over.
Alrighty.
It's like that cup therapy, just those perfectly circular bruises.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
How did you get? What
Why were
happened
there
before
two?
you came here? Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
What?
You just.
We went to.
Wait.
I went to go try and save Bentley.
Yeah.
To go to the realm. I don't. Whatever that.
So they're back, right? You can do that with your hand.
I don't know.
But
I
you
can't
did it.
anymore. I did before.
You did the thing.
I can't do it anymore.
Do it again.
Right
I'm
as
trying.
CJ screams, "I can't do it!" He flings his hand down, and a portal opens from the ground, and a Bentley just goes, pulls up right in front of you.
CJ, what the heck? What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Think before you act.
Why were there two of you?
I don't know, but one was an imposter. I don't know how it happened, but I was trapped. You saved me, brought me back, and then you sent us both back there. I don't want to go back there. Don't do that again.
One was an imposter.
How do you know that?
Because I'm me.
Why isn't it just both you?
I can't be two people.
I don't know what's going on.
Keep your hand away from me.
What tricks? What are you guys doing? Is this like an elaborate prank?
No, I don't know what's going on.
No one knows what's going on.
All right, here's what I know.
Do you know what's going on?
I was sent back to that weird upside down shadow realm thing, and I got trapped there. And CJ came and rescued me. I was in like this weird room with a crack in it, and I couldn't get out. And CJ blew open the wall and was there, and we ran out and came back. And when I came back, there was another me.
How long
But
were
I'm
you
me.
there?
Yeah. When did that happen? When did you go there the first time?
Not long ago. It was right when we walked into the building.
So you don't remember coming to this room?
No. Just when you brought me back.
What?
Sorry, who are you?
What happened when you guys came in the building? Clearly something
Nothing.
happened.
Yeah, nothing.
We just walked in.
Yeah. We checked out the map and then we went upstairs.
Yeah, I was looking at the map, and then I turned around, and I was not in reality anymore. I was out in that realm. And when I tried to get back, I got pulled somewhere, and I was trapped.
Are they crazy?
No. Just alarmed.
Can you explain this to me like I'm 5?
Your friend exists in 2 places at once.
Maybe like I'm 3.
Same.
He is 2 versions of himself.
Why are there two of him?
Why are there two of me?
One of them is real. one would like very much for you to believe that he is.
Which one's this
Great.
one?
I'm the real one,
Right.
CJ.
Which one's this one?
How would we know that?
That is
You
for
look
you
exactly
to
the
decide.
same.
Yeah, I know. It was like looking in a mirror. It was weird. But I'm me.
How are we supposed to know that?
Ask me something.
I don't know what to ask you.
Something only Bentley would know. Good. All right. Well, we can't even get that far. What are we doing here?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I can't think of anything.
Milo, ask me something.
Who's
You-
the first Pokemon you caught?
Heavenrude.
How'd you get him?
Was flying in a horde, and I saw that he was shiny, and you recommended I use my raspberry to feed to him, and I caught him that way. I didn't battle him.
What's your brother's name?
Don't have a brother?
Dang it.
I was gonna say, I was like, he has a brother?
Michael. Kill him!
What Pokemon almost killed Phoebe?
It's an Ariados.
What if they have the same memories? Do they have the same memories?
That is for you to determine. I don't know him.
I'm gonna throw out Desmond.
All right.
What's his name?
Desmond?
He the same guy?
Well, I mean, he looks like it, yeah. Right?
Can you like tell if he's like I don't know, something other than like he was?
I mean, I can try to, like, scare him again.
Yeah, do that.
That usually works.
Like maybe like fly through him or something.
CJ, what are you telling him?
Oh. I mean, I can fly through him, but that's not, like,
Send out
It's not
Manny.
good.
Do you have Manny
probably
with
not
you?
like the best idea.
Do I have any of my Pokeballs on my person?
Yes.
I'll send out Manny.
All right. Manny appears.
Manny, come here. Fair. Okay. Look closely. Go examine your dad. Maybe punch him in the leg. Come back to me and see if you think anything's weird.
That baby intuition. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey Manny, it's me.
And he walks up and he just goes,
Okay.
and kind of hugs his leg.
Well, I would trust him over any trivia we could come up with.
Yeah, yeah.
But I wonder what he would do if he saw both.
Do you know
That's-
why I was
yeah.
trapped there? What happened to me? Why could it replace me?
Whatever pulled you there in the first place is very interested in you.
It's weird that you didn't punch him.
Why? Why is it interested in him? Why is he so special?
It seems you have removed the physical representation of an entity, and it wishes nothing more than to do the same to you. As for how something was able to replicate your friend here, that's as simple as breathing for anything from there.
From there.
I didn't understand that. There's something's trying to be Bentley.
You made an enemy in your past, clearly.
Way to go, CJ. Who'd you piss off?
I don't. She's not talking to me. Maybe
Not
she
him
means us.
specifically,
Who?
nor is it Bentley. Whatever this entity is, it despises all of you.
Great.
I want to just finger guns
Just-
and go pew
Who?
at Bentley.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bentley?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. You do your best, Mr. Mime. You're like,
I feel like this could be several people we've pissed off. Lots of people.
So much for getting answers coming here.
Well, if you didn't touch both of me and send me back there, we maybe would have gotten some answers.
You are talking about killing yourself.
Yes,
So,
because it was an
excuse
imposter.
me.
I wanted you to shoot the imposter, and you wouldn't listen to me. You sent me back there.
He was saying the same thing.
You looked identical. There was no.
So figure out which one is the real me.
How do you suggest we do that?
I just said ask me questions. You guys believe it's me, right?
So I think you have to go get the other one. We'll ask him the same questions. He didn't hear the answers, so.
I'm going to start trying again.
All right. Think about it. Think about it real hard.
Oh, yeah. 19 that time.
How'd you do?
It's a 3.
All right.
Twice.
Yeah. The Bentley in front of you just gonna, and then another one just right out of the ground.
Quit
No.
doing that, CJ. It's weird. I don't like it at all.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to send myself.
Which one are you?
I'm me, Milo.
What does that mean? There's two.
I'm Bentley Woods from Ambercrag.
What were you just here and we were just asking you
Yes.
questions?
Yeah.
So you
What
just
were your
went through
questions?
a loop-de-loop?
Milo asked who was the first Pokemon I caught. CJ asked what Pokemon almost killed you. Is that good enough? Is it me?
What sort of what are you doing?
I don't know.
Can you help us at all? Is this just funny to you?
I'm gonna start going around the room with my disc and like trying to like see if there's anything in the room that I can control. Just around.
Okay. Yeah, you're just trying to control like objects and things in the space.
Yeah, if there's anything that like is connecting with my hand that I can like feel or like there's any sense. And even if not, I'm just gonna like go all around the room like a crazy person and just try and like
Touch.
connect something.
Touch.
Roll to touch.
Touch. You may roll any one of your dice.
Just gonna swat your hand away.
With
Hamster
a
yourself.
ruler.
I'm gonna go investigate the door to the building that I heard was the catalyst for this event.
Okay.
The door to the building?
Yeah.
What are you
I rolled
talking
a
about?
7
Like
7?
the main entrance?
on
Yeah.
a D12.
On a d12.
Or is that the map?
Yeah.
So you're gonna check out the map?
No. He said when he walked through the door.
No, I said when we were looking at
Yeah.
the directory, I turned around and then I was
Oh, okay.
not here anymore.
So
Well, then I'll go to the map.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, CJ, as you're wandering about the room, Milo just storms off confused.
I'm unaware of this.
I'm gonna go look at the
Okay.
directory.
I'm focused
Okay.
on what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
As you kind of scan around the room, Kaya just sort of hovers there watching you expectantly. She's like, "Yeah, come on, like, figure it out. You can do it." As you hold your hand over the blackboard, you can see 3 distinct markings where those eyes were when you entered. And as you hold your hand over one, you can see this spectral face just kind of is like yanked out of the wall partially, and it's kind of like holding on, holding backwards, and it's familiar-ish. You've seen cadabras in your time. It's very clearly not Kaz, but it is a cadabra that you're just pulling out of a board.
I'm gonna keep controlling it and then I'm gonna yell at it. Who are you?
What
And then you can see
the heck?
the longer you hold your hand out there, these large talon-like marks start to appear across its body as it just eviscerated and pulled back into the board. And you can see for one moment the massive eye of that falcon from Mayburn. And then there's a massive gust of air as you're kind of pushed away from the blackboard.
What the hell is going on?
We've been watching you for a long time.
Was that Kaya that just said that?
Mm-hmm.
What? Why?
Watching us how?
You saw my robed friends be eviscerated.
Oh no.
We
So-
bought you time, did we not?
So they were trying to help us?
They were.
Oh,
And had they
CJ,
reached
this is
you before the
bad.
Falcon did, things would have gone very differently for you.
But I saw a vision from one of the ones who died. It seemed like it was trying to split us up and
Confuse
send us towards danger. Why were they doing that?
If you're all together, what easier way for a large bird to catch at least a few of you?
Why not just turn us away?
It was necessary.
Why are you watching us?
For the same reason that whatever thing wants to drag you into that place is. I'm curious.
Do you work for the Prime Mind?
No. I would sooner see him reduced to a pile of sludge.
All right. Well, that's a good thing, I guess.
Can I insight check that?
Oh, absolutely. Please do. Please do.
8.
8? Hard to read. She's just sort of a being in front of you.
So why are you trying to help us?
Call it curiosity. Call it whatever you want.
You said that there were 3 marks on the board, correct? I'm gonna go to the second one. Try
Okay.
to do the same thing.
Yeah. A very similar thing happens. Another cadabra head is pulled out. And this time, a large Tauros horn pierces through its abdomen as it just... and as it's pulled away, and you can see once more just the large talons grab onto whatever's there and yank it through the board.
Are you all right with this? Is he, like, damaging your friends? I'm guessing they're friends.
Prefer business associates.
So,
They'll be fine.
all right. So, we now know that there's cadabras that we've been fighting off, and then the cloaked cadabras around the bird were working for Kaya? Is that right? Do I have that right?
More or less.
What is going on?
Oh no. I'm gonna send out Nubster.
Okay. Sniff out the truth.
And I'm gonna have him smell Bentley with odor sleuth.
Sniff him out.
What roll would that be?
Smell-based perception, aka smelling.
Does he get advantage on that because he's nubby?
He gets advantage on it because odor sleuth.
Oh, yeah.
19.
19.
19.
The Bentley that stands before Nubster smells like a Bentley. He's been traveling for a long time in various environments.
Nothing
It's
weird.
getting pretty rank. But to be fair, all 4 of you are getting
Right,
pretty rank.
right.
You spend a lot of time out.
But he smells like us.
Yeah.
Hey, Nubster.
Smells like a human individual.
I'll lean down and just give him some scritches.
Yeah. He does the little leg thump. Yes. It's like I love leg scratches.
I'm gonna lean out the door. Milo, come back. We learned some things.
Milo, as you make your way to the directory, you're like, all right. This is where it all went down. Perception check, if you would, please.
10.
Okay. You can see a Bentley-sized handprint on the directory, composed entirely of a gelatinous goo.
Gross.
I'm going to send out Howl
Okay.
and have him smell around and smell the... Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't eat it. Just smell it.
Yeah, he kind of like, as soon as he hits out, he goes like... Ooh. He's kind of looking around. And he's like... Bro, you can't just like carpet bomb a building like that. That's terrible.
It smells that
You
bad.
do.
Jeez.
He's like...
See if you smell anything other than this that seems really out of place. And I'm going to
Smell-based perception check, please.
do my best to, using maybe a cooking utensil in my glove to get like a sample.
A ladle.
A little.
An 11 for Howl. We're moving on up.
11. Did you roll with advantage because you were a dog and you
No.
were smelling? Okay, because it was a smelling check.
11.
Okay.
That's with
Cool.
this
Yeah.
plus 2?
Howl is unable to distinguish anything else in this room from that smell. It seems just like overpowering. He's like, dude, this is horrible. Why would you bring
Fair.
me in here?
Do you want me
This
to call
is
you back?
He's like, please do.
Okay.
This sucks.
I'll call him back.
It's like, this smells so bad. Okay. Yeah, he.
And it's the goo is really stinky.
Yeah. At least to him. To you, you're like, oh, like it's kind of like odorous, but it's not horrible.
Good.
But to Howl, he's like, dude, this
Good.
is awful.
To know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Mhm.
All right.
Much like a good chowder.
I want to
The
see
plot
like
thickens.
maybe if the floor, if there's any like footprints or any
Oh
other.
yeah, some hoof-shaped depressions in the dirt,
If
you will.
yeah, if they're there, then I know something's really up.
Okay, yeah, take a looksy doodle, please.
13.
Okay. Yeah, right as you're kind of like ladling up the last of that goo off the directory, you take a look down and you can see not constant, but every probably like 10, 15 feet or so, there's like one half shoe print that's a little gooey in the
Huh.
hallway, leading all the way to the room that you had come from originally. At which point, a Bentley pokes his head out the door and goes, Milo, what are you doing? Come back.
Just a
You learned
minute.
things.
Okay, I'll be right there. And
It's going to cook the jelly.
Jello shots.
Spread it on some nice toast.
I want to keep following them back to see when they stop, if they do.
They do not. They stop at the entryway to the room,
Uh-huh.
and there's like half of a footprint kind of going in there, and then like if you were to open the classroom again, there is no sign of the.
I meant the
jellies
other
moving.
way.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah, does it originate?
It looks like it originates at the directory.
Okay.
There's like
There's-
a handprint, and then every couple.
From there.
Yeah,
So
it'd
not
probably be like
anything-
every third or fourth Bentley step.
Nothing before.
Nothing before that.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Detective Milo on the case.
On the case, indeed.
So I'll walk
Circumstantial
back.
events.
I'll walk back to the classroom, and then when we get inside, I will send out Hal again.
Okay. Yeah, you send out Howl, and he's like, "Oh, cool. Doesn't smell as terrible in here."
Good to know.
He's like, "Oh, man." He's like, "Finally, somebody opened a window or something."
Go smell Bentley.
He's like, "What? Why?"
Just please.
All right, whatever. He's like, "Sure, dude." Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Hal. So, Milo, Kaya was telling us that the, like, cloaked cadabras that were killed by the giant bird, they were working with her to keep an eye on us and protect us. Like, they weren't part of the Prime Mind's army.
I want to watch her reaction to that sentence.
Hmm? She just deadpan stares ahead. She's like, "Oh, cool. There's a Houndor smelling the boy now. That'll help."
Okay.
I'll smell the boy.
I'm gonna go to the third one now.
The third one.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, as you hold your hand over the third set of eyes, no cadabra head. This time, two very familiar eyes to you specifically. As what little bit of light is in this room kind of snuffs out, and just it's very dark and shadowy in the room.
To everybody?
Yeah, to everybody, but
CJ,
focused on CJ and the board.
What are you doing?
CJ, you see a very, very familiar pair of eyes. Hello again.
Hi.
You've borne my gift well. It suits you, and you're getting stronger.
Okay.
Appears I chose wisely.
I don't even know what that means.
It is not for you to worry about. Continue as you have. Get stronger. Cultivate. Build. Reassemble. Whatever you want. My powers are yours for now.
Are you the one that's doing this to Bentley?
Oh, no. My sweet child. Of course not.
Can they hear any of this?
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
Like it's actually English to them?
Yeah.
Oh.
His voice is very low, but you can hear it because everybody just kind of like drops real quiet.
Is there something you want me to do with this?
Not yet. Nothing you haven't already done. Your little friend, Desmond. He should be the first of many. Carry on. Do as you have been. Your work pleases me.
What are you doing?
Waiting.
For what?
The right time.
So are you just like watching me all the time?
Oh, not always. Privacy is important.
You hear that, NSA?
Are you a person?
I was, long ago.
And now?
Something more.
Are you like a ghost Pokemon now?
Oh, yes. Very strong indeed.
Do you know what's doing this to Bentley?
I do. It is a coward. Cannot exist in your world. Not without help. It requires a shell. It's a parasite. You simply need to snuff it out.
Why haven't you?
It's not my place to meddle in his affairs. You, however, have no qualms about getting involved, I assume.
It needs to stop messing with my friend.
Why don't you tell it yourself?
I've been trying to get back there, but I can't.
Oh, you don't need to go there. Bring it out here. It's much weaker out here.
How do
Fight
I-
it in there. It's on his terms.
How do I do that?
Think about it. Open your mind, not your eyes. And he kind of puts his little ghost hand on your forehead. And your blood runs really, really cold for a second. CJ, what's your intelligence score? The big number.
Pretty sure it's an 8.
An 8? Yo.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. You now have an intelligence of 10.
Oh,
Hello.
look at that.
You guys watch as CJ kind of like almost gets Matrix eyes for a second. His pupils are just kind of like violently twitching
Source code.
in the dark, and he's like, "Oh!"
Yeah, would you just download into our friend?
The knowledge to save many.
You all right, CJ?
Whoa.
Now then, young one. My time here draws thin. I should go. But before I do, I wanted to congratulate you. You've done very well since our last meeting. And I can't wait to see what you do with your newfound powers.
Okay.
Farewell, young one. Stay strong.
Wait. What's your name?
Call me Gravetender if you wish. It was my nickname in the war. I was quite fond of it. Good luck. As he just fades back into the blackboard, and the lights kind of raise up. Kyle will turn to you and go, I see you've met our mutual friend once more.
You friends with that guy too? You seem to be friends with everybody.
It's much easier to be friends with everyone than enemies with some.
Who are you?
Here she goes speaking in riddles again.
Go smell Kaya.
He's like, no! He's like, bro, I can smell from here. You smell like ghosts. I'm not going over there.
Does she smell like the goo?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna.
He's got like, his hair's kind of like bristled up a little
She's
bit.
going
his
gooey.
tail's super tucked in. He's like, nope.
I will mildly explain that there is an imposter Bentley, and the imposter Bentley smells like this goo.
He's like, ew.
Yeah. So if you
Like,
smell
that's
that,
a choice. You just shower.
if you smell that, I need you to let me know.
He's like, word. I got you. All right, CJ. As your mentor, whatever you want to call him, disappears into the board, the disc on your hand begins to just like slowly swirl with that kind of astral soup that you very recently became acquainted with.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna do my best to think about whatever is out there that has been attacking Bentley and try and pull it forward.
Okay. Here goes.
6 on the die.
6 on the die. Okay.
Try to close your eyes
But with his newfound intelligence,
and think about it.
It's still a 6.
Envision it mentally.
It just doesn't
10
have a
is a
negative
0.
modifier to the roll.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Hooray. Yes. It's perfect.
Obviously nothing happens.
Yeah. As you're kind of like, come on out, whatever you are. Nothing happens.
I'm just gonna sit down back against the wall. Just be kind of out of it for a minute.
Okay.
CJ, you can do this. You can figure this out. You were able to come and save me. I don't know how you did that, but you got there somehow.
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how any of this is happening.
Hey, Phoebe, come here.
I don't know why any of this is happening.
I don't either, but you saved me. You were able to do that, so you can do this. Have the confidence to do it.
No, it's the fake Bentley is made up of this stuff. And it doesn't, like, it smells normal, right? But, like, Hal thinks it smells like poop.
can I smell it? As Phoebe?
You don't have to roll
Oh,
for it.
Okay.
It doesn't have like a strong smell.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, if I'm thinking of the right stuff, it's like it kind of smells like formaldehyde. It smells like you're in like a lab setting, and you had like a preservative, like a really strong preservative, but it's
Okay.
been exposed for so long that it's not as pungent.
But it was like a handprint out on that map. And there were some, like, kind of footprints, too, out there.
So that's how we can figure out.
I'm gonna look at Kaya and be like, how did you become what you are?
The structure in your hand. The more you put into it, the more you get out. But the more you get out of it, the more it takes from you.
What do you mean takes from you?
If you wish to remain mostly as you are, limit your use. If you care only about the ends, go for it. Carry on. Bring things forth. Consume them. Do what you will.
If I do that, will I become more like you?
Over time, yes. Surely you felt it when you made contact. That icy feeling in your veins.
Wasn't great.
You get used to it.
I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. This is a lot.
Yeah.
How do you think I feel?
We can't even talk to ghosts. We have no idea what's going on for you.
Now there's 2 of me somehow? So, Kaya, sorry if this is rude, but how old are you?
Before I fully converted, I was in my 30s. That was oh so long ago.
Is this during the war?
Long before.
Before?
So you were around during the War of the Architects then,
I was.
and you fought?
Oh, no. No. But I watched And I waited. And I learned.
All right.
Were you a human during the war?
No. No, no.
Were you a human in the war before that war?
The long before war, from before times.
Yes.
From long before.
In the before times on the billyboards. Mm. She goes.
I can speak in riddles too.
Yeah. She goes. Yes.
There's 2 wars now?
I thought so.
Somebody's digging deep in their notes for that one. Blimey. Yeah, that was back from.
Mox.
Yeah. That was the war before the War of the Architects.
It was never confirmed, but I had my suspicions.
What? The egg.
Do you know Mox?
I knew the name. And the legends. Headstrong as they come. Brave to a fault. Excellent soldier.
It definitely sounds like Mox.
I would like to investigate and see if she's doing anything like with her hands or something that might allude to her doing something also. Like maybe like she's trying to buy time and for us to stay in here or something.
Okay. Make an insight check. Get an insight check.
Unnatural 20.
Get an insight check. All right.
My skepticism is off the charts right now. Do you trust this person? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Are we whispering right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stage whispers, guys.
I don't know if you wanted to actually whisper.
Bentley's gonna just start looking on the walls or like the chalkboard to see if there's any posters or writings or anything that could add to whatever this classroom is.
Okay. Take a look,
Perception
in a book,
21.
Woo-wee!
Wow.
Yeah, as you're scanning the room, going like, all right, well, what else happens in here? You see a lot of script written up on one of the blackboards in a corner, similar to the sort of unknown creatures that you saw that were flying over the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that looks to be some like jumbled notes of those, just some vague images of those. Oh, yikes. And then there's also a kind of like, so there's like a bunch of like newspaper clippings and stuff on one of the nearby walls of just archaeological dig sites and various excavations from around the region and beyond that seem to be mentioning sources of power.
Was this a book?
Clippings.
I want to try and take one of the newspaper clippings off the wall and like discreetly put it in my pocket.
Get that slide of hand check. Get that slide.
I'm going to send out Derby and start whispering to him.
Derby.
13.
Okay. Kaya very quickly sees you, but makes no effort to stop you from doing what you're doing.
Okay, I'll just hold
Just
it
like-
and read it.
Okay. What secrets do you hold? So I will give you 3 choices, because I love giving choices. Choices is great.
You gotta
Yeah, So
pick.
great. So great.
What's your best choice?
There is a clipping involving a network of caves, if you will, to the far north and slightly west. There is a series of clippings about a mountainous range to the northeast. And there is a series of clippings about a large cave almost in the center of the Laris region. I will
He's
let you
picking
choose
which one he's taking.
Yeah, I will let you choose which one to take. Bearing in mind these aren't like, here's everything the entire world knows. It's kind of just like little newspaper clippings. It's
Yeah.
just little snippets of things.
I'll take the third one. That's the cave in the center.
Cave in the center of the Laris region.
Yeah.
Do you skim through real quick? Or are you just gonna
Yeah.
hold it for later?
I mean, I assume that other people are kind of like doing their own thing, so I'm just kind of
Flicking
biding
through.
my time reading whatever is
Okay.
potentially class material to this person.
Yeah. As you peck through the article, it mentions. It mentions a massive sinkhole that opened under a town that is no longer fit for habitation, shall we say. A town that once was known as Lahana. And how the central structure of this town was a very large, like, town hall, city hall structure. And over the course of a few weeks, this massive sinkhole just opened up and swallowed most of the town. And from it, just an incredible amount of water just began surging. And that is where Lake Lahana and the subsequent river, like, kind of ways of where rivers could be. The name escapes me. But, like, all of the other routes out of Lake Lahana that are on rivers, those all started from this massive sinkhole, where all of the Pokemon that stayed nearby became immensely strong, highly aggressive, and very difficult to look at, shall we say. Get some snippets. What are you whispering to Derby?
Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to whisper to Derby that this person is being a sneaky sneak and we don't trust her. So what I want you to do is run up, because I'm assuming you don't want to, like, tear up the ground with his digging. Run up, get underneath her hands and try to mud bomb her hands and, like, encase them. And then I'm going to have Hal try to, like, headbutt tackle her. And then we're going to try to restrain her.
All right. Go for it.
Oh boy.
Literally go for it, because Diglett.
Just roll attacks.
Yep. We're going to start with Diglett,
Okay.
a.k.a. Derby.
I also whispered to Tia, or Phoebe, saying, do you trust this person? And she said no. And I said, then we're going to fight her.
Blimey. All right.
Well, Nubster's out, and then I'm gonna send BB out,
All right. Yeah, out of nowhere, just Pokeballs start opening.
and he's gonna pump up Derby.
Pump up the Derby, pump him up. He's a little gopher.
All right.
Going in for attacks, and please do not miss.
All right, Derby.
Derbs.
He pitter patters down. I don't yell or anything because I want as much element of surprise as I can. That is an 18 with hype. We'll keep the 18. And then do you want me to do howls as well?
Can Nubster do a simultaneous ice beam with the headbutt
Yeah.
Try to hit her in the hands.
with the ice beam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A 9. Howl, you're
A
kidding.
9.
He's got a 9.
Because he would not have howled either because I don't want the noise.
10
10?
for Nubster.
All right. Derby's like, you got it, Dad. And Kaya just watches as he approaches, and he runs up and goes, just sprays a bunch of mud up to her hands. And she's just like... And as Hal kind of dives in for a tackle, he just kind of gets folded up into some robes, and there's no, like, body beneath. He just... It's like diving into a drape or something. And he just falls down. He's like, what the heck? And then as Nubster fires off some ice across the torso, it just freezes over briefly, and then and Kaya just kind of stares down at Derby, who's just like, what are you gonna do? She goes,
Hey, it's nothing personal.
Disappointing. You had so much potential.
Milo, what,
Get her!
what did
Why?
you do?
What are you doing?
Get her! We can't trust her.
Why?
We don't have time for this.
It's weird.
Get her!
All right, you heard him, Manny.
All right, we're rolling initiative, I suppose. Here it goes.
I'm just gonna like get up, go over to Crash, and like kind of just like focus and be like, dude, I don't know what's going on right now, but I feel like I have to try and help Bentley, and I don't know what that's gonna do to me. So I just love you, man. And I'm gonna kind of like headbutt him
Okay.
and then turn around to whatever's happening.
Okay. He gives you the big claw on the back of the head, kind of pulls you in, squeezes you a little too tight. He's like, bro hug.
For it.
And he gives you that look of like, I got your back, bro. No matter what. CJ, as you break from your bro hug with Crash, and you turn around going, I don't know what's going to happen. As you spin back, the whole classroom that you guys are in just falls away into that horrible astral soup that you've been dancing in and out of for a while. And immediately behind Bentley is this horrible gray-looking ditto creature. Just
Am I still like in the room though? It just
Oh.
looks different.
all of you are there. Welcome.
Okay.
As the arena folds into this astral soup, you guys can see you're effectively on like a 30 by 30 concrete square. And anything around you just looks like you're in space. This is very jarring to the two of you.
Oh my god.
Terrifying for you because you're like, you gotta be kidding me, I'm back again.
Is it moving like I need sea legs to balance?
Almost, yeah. It's like as you look up and around, the stars are constantly shifting. There's constellations forming and shattering all
Oh my
around
god, oh my god.
you. And out in that horrible space darkness, there's just hundreds of small, like, shadowy figures, just like
Where are
getting
we?
ripped away.
What the heck?
This is where I kept going. This is not a place that we should be.
All right, Pontiki. Unfazed in the realm where she belongs,
Is
where gods can be slain.
is Kaya here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have her seeing all that weird stuff like coming out of the soup and then retracting back in. I'm gonna have her throw out a lightning bolt into it.
Into the soup.
Yeah.
All right.
Thunderbolt?
Yeah. Thunderbolt.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Yeah. Pontiki's just like, stand back, Phoebe. I got this. And as she kind of conjures this like very isolated micro burst thunderstorm, she goes, yeah! Just throws it out and it just trails into the darkness. And about 10 feet below the platform you're on, it just goes and just gets added in. And then a new constellation appears above you of a lightning bolt. Just and then it gets reabsorbed by the darkness.
That doesn't look good.
What was that?
You tell us.
I want to see what the heck it was.
Crash!
Crash is gonna look around and
Yeah.
see what's threatening.
Yeah. Like, your homeboy just told you things about to get weird. And you were like, yeah, okay, whatever. You went, what? There's two things that look threatening. One is Kaya. And the other is whatever that goo monster is that's right behind Bentley. Like, it's big, it's scary, and its name is not Gary.
Well, there goes that
Yeah,
guess.
cross that off.
Great.
That one's free. The rest you have
Fine.
to guess.
How far are we from the?
You are
Gray
all well
ditto.
within range of everything. Like, this is a very small arena for all of you to be on.
Crash is gonna kind of just summon some water if possible and try to push the gray thing off of this
This
platform.
is a Doppelganger. Okay. Gets a attack roll, please.
Yeah, I don't really know if there's a modifier there, but 11.
11? Yeah. As Crash fires off a torrent of... I always say fires, and then every element that's not fire. Crash launches a stream of worder towards this creature, and it just kind of slams into it. And it doesn't even seem to care. It just she's like, cool, now I'm just a wet slime. Here we go. Seems entirely unfazed. Kind of jiggles a little bit. And then is BB. BB's like, yo, what? We were in a classroom like 10 seconds ago. What?
He's pumping up Manny,
Yo, Manny hype.
and then he's going to try to fake out that goop.
Fake out the goop.
Yeah.
All right. Fake out the goop. The goop. The goop. The goop is so goopy. It's so goopy.
So that's 25.
All right. Yeah. BB comes running up on this thing. Comes up and just claps on where he imagines the ears would be. Go ahead and roll that damage.
BB 5.
As BB comes up and goes, ka-cha! You watch as there's just this ripple that all through the whole goop creature, and it just slowly like just looks down at BB, who's like, oh hey dude, hi, and the goo creature, aka second BB, stands before you now. There's two BBs. They look identical.
But
Surprise!
he's wearing it.
Kaya's turn.
Don't like that.
Kaya looks at Derby. And finishing her prior sentence, she goes, you all had so much potential. It's a shame I'll have to leave you here.
No.
Ooh, it's bad. Derby, does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, she just kind of twiddles her fingers a little bit, kind of cracks the knuckles. And Derby's just like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was going to happen. He's like, I'm really on a mean streak right now. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry. And as he starts backing up, she just kind of glares at him, and this little psionic blast just hits the ground in front of him. He goes, it's just fine. I really didn't need to scare you. I'm sorry. I'll back away. But she does not destroy him. She tries to, as the space in front of her just falls down, and there's now a hole into the starry soup. The arena you are fighting on is anything but permanent. Nubster.
Wait, there's a hole in the ground now?
Where Derby once was, he is no longer. Because he backed up. He was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, Nubster. What's the play?
He's going to try to mud slap her eyeballs.
Mud slap the eyeballs.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, as Nubster's like, mud slap, boy! It just kind of goes all around Kaya. It's almost like it just warps. CJ!
I'm going to yell, why are we doing this? More or less at Milo.
There's no time. It's too late now.
I will then hold up a hand towards Kaya and see if I can control her in any way.
Okay. Yeah, as you hold up your hand, so too does she hold up hers.
Oh God.
You guys are about to have the best high five.
Or I'm about to die.
We're gonna get an intelligence check from both of you.
Son of a bitch.
God.
You got this, CJ. Can I hype him up with BB?
You already hyped
hyped
Manny.
that.
Yeah.
It's
It
an extra
also
hype.
Extra.
should have not rolled the amber dice.
This is dire consequences.
As CJ, as you hold up your hand, and Kyle holds up hers, she goes, "My quarrel is not with you, brother.
I don't want to hurt you either.
I will see you on the other side." As CJ just goes hurtling off into the darkness of the astral sea.
CJ, no!
We'll catch up with CJ later.
Great.
Should I leave?
No, you could stay. Crash is still here.
Great.
All right, Derby.
What the fuck?
Derby, some stuff's going on, man.
That's a fair statement.
Derby, she's the bad guy. Hit her.
He's like, dude, I'm trying.
Don't be all coy. We'll go for a mudslap. For
On
an
our
8.
eyeballs?
For an 8?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, once again,
I just
the
wanna
mudslap
hit.
just it just
This
kind of goes,
point.
kind of curves around, and Derby's like, bruh, I'm sorry.
For his movement,
Mm-hmm.
can he burrow in this, or is it too hard?
He could burrow in it.
Okay.
It is burrowable.
Okay. So I want for his movement to run over to where the ditto thingy, or well, it's the run towards
There's
the
two BBs.
the Tyrogues
Yeah.
and await the next command.
Await further instructions.
Yes.
All right. Bentley.
Bentley's gonna check to see if he has his Pokeballs on his person.
Yeah.
I do.
You are the prime Bentley in the current moment. You are the true Bentley. Regardless of what you may have been before, you are the true Bentley in this moment.
All right, Bentley is going to send out Mortar.
Oh yeah.
Can I turn around and swing my spell tag and try and whip it on both BBs?
Interesting. Yes, you can.
Okay,
Because-
Bentley will do that.
All right. So go ahead and roll a d20. And let me know if the result is even or odd.
Even.
Even. You choose wisely. As you swing the spell tag around on one of the BBs, BB Prime is like, "Yo, what up, dude? I didn't know you were here too. That's so cool. Like, hey, what's going on, man?" And the other one's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" And you're like, "It's him." Whack. And the visage fades away, revealing
Yes.
once more the large gray ditto-like creature with flanging hands. And Mortar's out. After Bentley is
Nice.
Phoebe.
So I'm gonna run over to Bentley on my turn. Bentley, I have a plan.
All right.
You know that thing you have?
Yeah.
If we can get Crash to listen to us, maybe we can like soak the water in it and then like blast the thingy.
All right.
It's worth a shot. It worked when you touched it.
Like holy water.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy
Good idea.
Let's run to Crash now.
I'll hand the spell tag to Phoebe.
Okay. I'll
right.
take it. I'm gonna run over
Okay.
to Crash.
You run over to Crash. Who's like, "Dad!"
Don't miss.
Yeah, Crash looks real
Oh,
real
right.
scared and distraught.
Okay. Crash. Crash. Hey, buddy. I know you're stressed. Your dad just flew out into the goo.
He gives you like full on Velociraptor eyes. He flares down. He's wild animal mode. He's
Yes. But the best way we can help your dad is if we get rid of that goopy thing and that lady that just blasted him away. I need you to.
This is gonna be a Pokemon handling check.
Listen to me, Crash.
Spray water through the thing.
But he's so
Spray water
angry.
through it.
Oh man.
Phoebe, what is this? Pokemon handling?
Yep. Come on, Phoebes.
Please.
Come on,
bless this.
Phoebes.
What?
What is it?
It's a 6.
Ooh.
It's 11 in total then?
Yeah. Crash isn't really comprehending logic or reason. He doesn't usually, anyway.
Right.
But right now, especially now. As you kind of run up, you're like, "You're gonna take this
I'll hold it up.
and hit her."
No.
And Crash just kind of spins and kind of whacks you with his tail, almost knocks you over. And he's just Crash! He lets out a guttural roar into the abyss. Manny,
I'm gonna have to go beef.
you're
mode.
hyped.
You do it, nuts.
You're ready. And for the first time in such a long time, your shadow stands beside you.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so Manny's gonna go for a bond rush.
Get it.
Does
Now
he
that
have
mortar's
advantage
out.
on the D6, or just the attacks?
Just the attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.
6?
Yeah.
All right, so you can roll 3 attacks at both the goo monster and Kaya.
Hot damn, bro.
All 3 will hit.
Bro.
All 3 are dealing critical damage because you're flanking with mortar on this thing.
So it starts at 24.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 31,
Big.
35,
Holy cannoli.
40 damage.
Yikes.
Big. And then mortar can also take a opportunity attack against this thing with all
Heck.
of the advantages inherent with his first round of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go for a soul siphon on fake gray Bentley thingy. Oh, that's real bad.
Real bad.
Yeah, that's a 11.
Okay. Yeah, as mortar comes in and he's like, "Oh hey, the thing's back. Cool, the shadow's here. Let's fly. Look at that, guys." He goes in for a big punch against this this creature, who just kind of like goops its way around his arm and just
Ew.
redirects the punch wide, and then lets him go. It's just like,
All right, and then Manny's
can't wait
gonna
to be you.
do the attacks on Kaya now.
All right. Yeah, as Manny just kind of folds himself into the astral sea, you watch he almost like dives off the side and kind of hooks on with the bone and just runs across the watery surface and just brings the weapons up for the kill.
What a boss.
Wow.
He's ready. He's in his element.
A 12, a 21, and a dirty 20.
The 21 and the dirty 20 hit.
5 and 12 damage on Kaya.
Oh, baby. As Manny comes running up, he's like, "Why are we freaking here again?" And the shadow just is like, "All right, here we go." As Manny's running around, the shadow just kind of launches him with some of the sludge nearby. And just sends him rocketing up. And he's like, "Cool!" Boosh! Kind of hits her right under the chin. As some of the robes kind of fall away, and you can see it's just like this horrible gaseous form with just 2 very bright glowing eyes. And as Manny kind of like rockets up, he's like, "All right, I'm coming down!" Boosh! And just hits her again on the top of the head. 2 very solid hits.
Let's go,
From Manny.
Let's go.
After Manny's incredible day off, Milo
Putting in work.
putting in the work.
I will
Putting
just
in the
send
work.
out Wadsworth
All right.
and be like, I know that you're still recovering, but do you know anything about this?
He's like, "What?"
Okay,
No!
fair. Well, then, join the fight.
Why?
Having
I
this
do not-
disable in the shadow world.
Why would you
Make it
bring
turn
me
off.
here?
I do not consent to space.
Don't bring me here anymore, right?
All right, roll him in as you send out your boy.
It's your boy.
Your boy Woodsworth, as he hits the field, and he's like, freaking it. He's like, "If it's not one thing with you guys, it's another. Where are we now? What is happening?" He's like, "Ever since I met you, it's been giant falcons, ghosts, and now space. Please help me." Howl.
Howl.
Been waiting for this one. As Howl takes stock of his current surroundings, Milo, you're able to see those dark horns kind of sprouting out of his head.
Oh,
He seems to be, he's almost in like an Umbra type deal. Where he's standing, there's a bigger, like, shadowy image. Almost like your experience with Jax in the gyms. Standing over where Howl is. And he lets out just this guttural roar. Everybody gets the effect of Howl's Howl for this round.
Sweet.
Howl, any of your attacks that deal dark damage, you have advantage. And if they hit, they deal double damage. So you roll twice as many dice.
I don't think I have any, unless
Okay.
bite is dark damage. Bite I have it listed as
I believe
piercing.
bite counts as dark damage,
Okay.
but is always listed as piercing.
Okay. Well, that's cool, because I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah. So you may try to bite.
Bite it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stand there like jaw dropped, like, and watch it happen. As
the Tool
he goes
Man
for a
Taylor.
bite to try to bite the gassy orb with eyes.
Okay, you're going after the being formerly known as Kaya.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. You said advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You all right?
Jeez.
Come on.
Come on,
Hey.
Hal.
19.
There it
Hey,
is.
19 on. You're going after Kaya.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
All right. We're going for bite. Does double damage. I'm assuming on the dark die because there's a D4 fire damage.
Yes,
That'll be
so
regular.
the fire damage is unaffected, but you do have the howl damage as well.
Bite it. Bite it.
True.
So you'd roll twice as many dark dice.
Man.
Wowzers.
Twice as many dark dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
okay.
you would roll like 1d8, you do 2.
Okay.
Or whatever the die is, but
Better. So that is an amount 11 total.
11 total. Okay. Big dog on platform, just goes running over, sinks his fangs into the robes underneath the Kaya entity, and they just start to burn and sear away. So there's this horrible, like, dark tendrils start to wrap out around this thing and just kind of hold it in place. Kaya lets out a horrible banshee shriek that I will spare your ears from. So Duplaganga has 3 things that he could be.
What?
So let's see what he will choose. There's 3 things that are close to him.
Oh.
Dang it.
Yes. Ooh. A second mortar appears.
Yeah.
Glowing equally.
Mortar on mortar crime. Let's go. I'm here for it.
Yeah. So you guys watch as Mortar punches Mortar just right in the face. Or tries to, at least, I should say. Let's not jump to any conclusions here. It's not a foregone conclusion. But he is going to attempt a Soul Siphon. Rariro. Does 23 hit Mortar?
Comfortably.
All right.
Why did you ask?
I wanted to hear you say it.
Oh my god.
I wanted to hear the pain in your voice.
I want to hear it from you. All right.
Sounded like a lot of die.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same amount of dice that you roll. But it's also terrible because, they both are just going to resist each other. But here goes. That is 9 points of fire damage halved to 4. And
Okay.
1 point of ghost damage. Just 1. As it just...
And can he deal?
That will trigger your soul furnace should you so choose.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
3 damage back.
3 damage back. All right.
Which, would that be 1 temporary HP?
It is actually -1 HP to Mortar as he punches. The normal like healing siphon that would happen
Uh-huh.
is almost like a leech.
Okay, so it's doing the opposite here.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts to heal here.
Okay.
Things are not meant to be alive.
Okay.
But that's the Doppelganger's turn. Top of the round, Pontiki! You have been howled!
Oh yeah.
Pontiki is
Which
just
is not
ready.
advantage, it's just an extra.
Extra
Right.
die. It's an extra die. Extra die, everybody. Extra die.
Well, she's gonna do a thunder lance at Kaya's face.
Thunderlance! You have advantage because it is currently technically being restrained by Hell. I had to read my rules here.
Let's go. Bondiki. Oh, come on. Crit. 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 Do it. Yeah. Let's
She crit?
go.
Wow.
If you call it, it's worth double.
Wow.
All right.
Let's go. Bondiki.
So wait, this is important. Are you doing Thunderbolt or Thunderlance?
No,
'Cause
Thunderlance.
Thunderlance is not an attack roll.
damn
Thunderlance is
it.
a dex save.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, that's
Target
unfortunate.
must succeed a dex save or take 1d12 lightning damage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Would you rather be doing Thunderbolt?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're talking minimum 14 lightning damage, but go ahead and roll for it. You get that 12 base.
So roll 4.
No.
Nope.
2d6 added to 12.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. No. Yeah.
So 18.
18. All right.
18?
Yeah. Pontiki gets full on God of Thunder eyes. Bright blue. It's very blinding in here. And she just goes, just brings down an absolute cacophony of thunder on top of Kaya, who struggles to bear the brunt of this. Howl, however, just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, suck it. I held you steady. You're just going to get electrocuted by my tiny mouse friend. And there's not a thing you can do about it. Crash. This horrible ball of gas just threw your homeboy just away. She just threw him.
Out into the goo.
She threw him away. Where did he
Like
go?
trash.
We don't know. No one knows.
He is going to charge her
Okay.
$15.
and try
20
to
cents.
aquafang that woman.
All right. Go for that aqua fang.
That woman ghost.
You weird eyeballed lady.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
What was the first roll?
Intelligence check to see if
He could do it.
he could snap out of his primal state. And if he noticed that she said, "I don't have a problem with you," before he decided to just try and kill her.
Aqua fang.
It was a Joel roll. Okay, that's not great. 14.
Okay. Did you roll with advantage because she's being restrained?
I did.
Would you
not.
like to see if you crit?
Sure.
Okay. Otherwise, 14 damage can.
It was the
result.
same exact roll.
Hey, all right. So 14 damage. Big chunk. Okay. Yeah, as Crash comes running up, you're just like, you just yeeted my dad into space, and for that, I will eat your whole being. I'm just gonna consume you, because what else is a boy to do? And as Crash takes every single step, you watch as the ground beneath him just kind of like shifts up and launches out some water, and he just gets faster and faster. As he just barrel rolls towards Kaya and leaps over Howl, just bites down right into center mass of Kaya and kind of flips down and is now just on the other side of her. You can see like tearing through the robes and even some of the like gaseous form. There's just these massive claw and teeth marks as Crash just flips over her. He angry.
Yes.
He very angry.
Yes, he is.
It's a good hit. BB.
He is going to hype up Howl,
Okay.
and then
We all know he needs it.
Hype. How is hyped?
so I'm gonna have him do that bulk up.
Okay. He needs to make a charisma check. Speed. I am speed.
Ciao.
Don't skip leg day.
Kerchoo.
Kerbonk. Oh.
Yes.
Kerplunk. All right. So your AC increases by 1. You deal 2 additional damage on all your attacks from it.
Let's go, BB.
All right, BB. After BB is a restrained and brutally maimed Kaya, who will attempt to flee. However, Howl and Crash each get an attack of opportunity on the way out. Howl, you are hyped. You may choose to use that now as opposed to later.
Yeah, I'll do now.
Okay.
When the opportunity arises. Hey.
Me first.
Sure.
Okay.
Whoever, yeah, whatever you guys want to do. If you both hit, you can do a thing. If you
Go for it.
Okay.
Crash, he mad, he pissed.
Try to do another
He's
bite.
so mad. All right,
Bite it up, bite it up.
Bite her. You better bite.
14.
14 hits. If only just.
Bananas.
B. So you have your double dark.
Yes.
And you have your howl damage.
Yes. 18.
18.
That was max.
All right. Wow. How do you want to do this?
Let's
Oh,
go.
I think
Max damage.
if so how's she trying to like get away?
She's just literally writhing in pain, trying to break free of the horrible tendrils that Howl's got going on, trying to break out of Crash's jaws. Very much like damaging herself further to try to get out.
Okay. So I think he would definitely go for a pin to lock her down even more.
Okay.
And then just chomp the gaseous head thing.
Okay. Yeah, as he brings the jaws of doom down, you watch as just like magma is pouring out of this massive howl that is leaking before her. Just sinks the fangs into the gaseous bowl, and with one final horrible banshee shriek, Kaya is no more.
Oh boy.
So way to go, Hal! You did it!
He did it.
You did it! Nupster, there's still a Duppelganger, aka a second mortar.
Yes, and he is going to ice beam it.
All right. Odds and evens.
Oh yeah. With
And he died.
oh.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's 50-50
14?
either way.
Evens.
14? Evens? Okay. Cool. Go for your... Go and see what happens. Try to hit.
No.
All right. Yeah. Mortars, as you guys are kind of scrapping together, an ice beam kind of fizzes through, but your collective heat just melts it. And you're both like, that was pretty hot. You feeling the tension here?
Pretty good.
It's pretty hot.
CJ, you're currently just hurtling through this astral sea. You're kind of tumbling head over heels. And every time as you kind of spin around just enough, you can see your friends kind of fighting. You see this massive howl just bite down, and you hear this horrible shriek. And in the back of your mind, you get this incredible amount of just loss, this feeling of sadness and loss. Like something very important was just snuffed away. And as you're kind of tumbling further and further out, you can see some of the shades around you are starting to take notice. They're like, a human boy. We should get him. We should catch him. Yes, bring him back. Hold on to him. He has gifts. Look, he has skin too, and blood so rare. Catch him. You can hear all of this as you're flying by them. They're pretty gross.
Unsettling.
Yeah. It's the voices of like all of the worst of what humanity could offer.
Oh,
Great.
cool.
Mm-hmm. As you're flying away, what do you do?
I try to Iron Man that shit.
Okay.
Try to right myself with my hand, stop me from spinning.
Let's get that dexterity check. Hold yourself stable.
It's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, as you're flying out, you're like, all right, what if I just like kind of stabilize myself and stop flying back? And you hear behind you just like all the shades that are behind you just getting pulled into your hand.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is not at all what I wanted to do.
But it does stop you. Like it slows you down and you're kind of just like levitating.
Got Luigi's Mansion over here.
Build me an army worthy of mortal.
I'm going to, as I realize that, do the exact opposite. Try to expel all of them from my hand
And fly back.
and propel myself back
Nice.
towards.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You then hear as bunches of these little shades come flying out of your hand. And it seems to be working.
Yes.
You're
Heck
making
yeah.
some reverse progress.
He's done it.
That's amazing.
All the shades come tumbling out. They're like, what is happening?
It's positive.
I'm so confused and angry. Oh!
I don't want blood anymore.
As you kind of come flying back towards the platform, you land very gently on the edge. And all of the energy kind of swirling around Kaya that nobody else seems to notice catches your eye and, more importantly, your nose. You're like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna approach it, not
Yeah.
even thinking about
it
it.
smells delicious.
Like consumable, delicious.
In a different way, but yes.
It's just
It's almost like
attracting
you're-
me
yeah,
like
you're like
magnetically.
botanical
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll approach it.
Okay. Yeah. Some of the darkness and remaining gases kind of swirl around your feet. Not in a menacing way. It's almost pleasant.
It's just sort of happening.
Yeah. They don't seem to be getting any closer, but they're swirling around you.
I'm just gonna again kind of look at Milo and ask why we did this. Why did this happen?
Can we talk about this when it's over?
Clearly, it is.
We have that thing.
I don't care about that thing. Why?
Well, I'm busy right now. I gotta finish this.
All right. Are you just leaving the sort of aura where it is?
I'm gonna let it be around me. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Durbus.
Derby will try to mud slap one of the
A
mortars.
All right. Evens odds.
Odd.
Odd.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds like a good. All right.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. 21.
Okay. 21.
Yeah.
Gonna go with ow.
Yeah. That's gonna be a big ouch from mortar.
For 6
one?
damage,
From actual mortar.
7 total.
7 total. All right, mortar. You take 7 points of damage from Derby, your close good friend. She's like, bro, it's me, and he's like, yeah, but of course you're you, but he's also you,
So now
but you're him.
that he knows which one's the good mortar, he's gonna burrow and dig around the fake one and try to like carve out so it falls through.
Interesting. Okay. Derby. Make a dexterity save. As you do just that.
14.
Okay. Derby. As you go, I got it! I figured it out! And he kind of takes a second, squares up, and he dives headfirst into the ground. And he starts tunneling around this thing. You watch as Mortar Prime is like, oh yeah, no, I'll just back up. That's not at all what I want to be a part of. As this creature starts kind of staring around, it's just... As the ground just kind of gives one final... and falls into the abyss.
Now, how do we get out?
Oh, yeah.
What fell into the abyss?
The platform and the Doppelganger
Okay.
and one Derby.
Then I would jump in after him.
Derby fell.
That was the deck save.
Bentley's gonna dive after Milo and try and grab his legs before he goes down.
Yeah, as Milo kind of dives through the hole, Bentley, let's get a dex check from you to catch him by the foots.
11.
11? All right. Yeah, you're able to hold on, but who knows for how long.
Milo, try and call him back.
I'll try to call him back.
Let's get a dex check. As Derby's kind of sitting on this platform with the doppelganger.
15.
15? Yeah, right as you're like, Derby, we got you! You can see some of the shades are kind of like reaching up over the platform, trying to pull it down. They grab onto the doppelganger who's like, let go him! What of you? You cowards! They pull him off the side, and they've got their claws reaching around Derby, and the laser just barely kind of pulls him out. You are, however, now just left hanging, as Bentley's holding onto one of your feet.
Mortar, help me!
I'm
Pull him up!
I'm running over to
All right.
help out.
Mortar, get that strength check, boy!
I'm just clutching Derby's Pokeball. I don't really care about what's happening. right now.
Mortar.
Wow, a crit.
Crit? Yeah, Mortar's like, all right, enough of this, you children. Stop jumping into the oil.
Let's go, Mortar.
I'll send Derby back out and dive hug him.
Okay.
Great job. You did it, buddy.
He's
Why
like,
are we
cool,
still
I
here?
was ready to just die with the Goobleganger.
But this is better.
I'd like to look around.
Okay. Howl's umbra has solidified.
He's evolved.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Whoa.
So low key.
Yeah.
Love it.
But that will take us out of initiative.
Oh my god. You guys did so good. Come here.
As Howl kind of takes a step back, he's like, "Bro, I'm huge.
You did so well.
Let's go!" He lets out another howl, and all of the shades around you are like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, no, whatever, that's fine. I'll see you later." Yeah. Nope, the kids are off the menu. You heard the guy. You heard him. We'll just back up. CJ, that aura is still kind of floating around you, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug Crash really quick. Try to calm him down. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
it's okay.
He's like, "You're you. You're you. You're
Yeah,
really you.
We're
really
good.
you."
We're good.
He was like, "What would you do?" And he flicks you in the head.
Fair.
He's like, all right, cool. And he gives you a big bear hug, picks you up. He's like, man, you can't just say like, things are gonna get weird. I love you, bro, and then get launched into space.
I didn't know it was gonna happen.
All
man.
in the span of 12 seconds. What are you doing?
Didn't know. Didn't
He's
know.
like, honestly, me neither.
And then I'm gonna kind of just sit back down
Okay.
on the ground,
Yeah.
feeling sad.
Yeah. It's a very like pervasive feeling too.
Mm-hmm.
You almost feel just numb. It's hard to explain.
Phoebe, can I have my spell tag back?
Yeah.
It was a good idea. Sorry it didn't work. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
What was that? Why did you attack her?
Well, it seemed like she was gonna be doing some bad stuff anyway.
What do you mean?
I didn't trust her.
Yeah, I asked Phoebe. She didn't trust her. She was doing something with her hands that looked like she was. I don't know ghost stuff, but it didn't look like she was just waiting by for us to ask questions. She was actively doing things, and she brought us to the room with the fake Bentley.
Well, after you tried to attack her.
Yeah, but if that thing wasn't on her side, it wouldn't have been there. I don't know. I think that was pretty clear.
I don't know that they were fighting together, but all right. CJ, are you all right?
No,
What's the matter?
I don't understand why why that happened.
I think we're all pretty confused. Did other me at least die? Did you see that when you called Dirty
Yeah,
back?
you got like sucked in by the whatever the heck these are.
But it always lives here.
I have no idea. I don't know how stuff works in here, man. It's
Well, we needed to destroy it, and now we don't know if it is destroyed. Alright, great. So I'll probably still be coming here every once in a while. That's fun. We need to figure out how to get out of here. Shadow, any ideas?
He just seems happy that you're all here. He's like, you guys are okay. You made it through. Nobody's dead.
I'm just gonna go sit with Mortar and Manny, put my arms around each of them, just kind of hang out and let CJ have a moment.
CJ, I thought you were weirded out by Kaya. And
Yeah.
now I feel like you're acting like she was like a long lost friend or something.
I don't know. It just feels it feels like it's not a good thing that she's gone now. Whatever that was is gone now.
What was she?
I don't know.
Why do you feel sad though?
I don't know. But when Howl took her out, this feeling is terrible.
Do you think it's that thing on your hand?
I don't know why that would be it, since I've had this on my hand for a long time.
Yeah, but that's the first time that we've come across someone that had anything similar to it.
or maybe that thing we were just talking to is like living inside you in a way, and it feels sad, so you feel sad.
So you just killed a part of me?
No. That's a leap. Where are you getting that from?
You're saying if it was living inside of me?
No, the other thing that gave you the disc. Not her. The thing you were just talking to in the chalkboard before we came here.
I feel like all of those things are connected.
Yeah, probably. It probably gifted.
Can Bentley do an retroactive insight check to see if what Kaya was saying about like the Kadabras wanting to protect us was the truth?
I'm going to allow this.
Just
With the understanding that your results may be skewed by the passage of time.
Okay, but just
Fair.
like trying to rehash that moment with the knowledge that my friends attacked it and having that knowledge now. 15.
Okay. To the best of your recollection, she seemed truthful, hard though she may have been to read, because she was not, strictly speaking, human. So there weren't, like, the familiar facial cues that you could read off somebody. There's no, like, accelerated pulse or anything if they were lying. But she seemed to be telling the truth, and as you're racking your brain, you can't really find a reason why she wouldn't have been.
Okay.
What's happening with the aura?
It's still just kind of swirling gently around your feet.
Or around my whole body since I'm sitting?
Yeah. It's like just kind of gently coalescing around. It seems like it's almost like 2 or 3 like individual entities just kind of swirling.
And we can't see that, right?
No,
Okay.
that is for his eyes only.
Ooh.
Do you want to try to, like, open a door and get us out of here?
I'm gonna try to interact with the aura
Okay.
that's around me
All right.
with my hand.
Okay. In any particular way?
No, kind of like very passive, just sort of
Just
like
hold the
reach
hand
out.
out.
Get
Right.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Little dustpan.
Yeah.
Interesting. So CJ, as you just kind of hold your hand out, just like this, as one would to like beckon a small animal, the two like distinct swirls of kind of smoke, for lack of a better word, kind of spiral up to you, and one of them just kind of gently slinks into your hand, and you can feel a little bit of the warmth in your blood kind of start to come back, just a skosh, not all of it.
Okay.
And as the second one enters in, your eyes begin to glow just a very dull orange. And as you stare around, all of these shades around you all have faces. Like actual human faces.
Okay.
So you have a face to all the voices that have been taunting you.
Great.
Are
Doesn't make it better.
any of them recognizable?
Take a perception check real quick.
9.
9. Okay. It's kind of hard to say. It is very jarring for you. As you're looking around, you're like, this is sensory overload. There's just hundreds of these people flying all around. They seem very confused, and they don't really want to get any closer with how much noise Howl's been making. Because he's like, guys, look what I can do! Woo! And then they're all like, yeah, that's a demon dog. I don't want to go over there. I don't know what happens over there. No! So they all stay away. But no specific faces kind of catch your eye. There's a few Team Rocket-esque looking grunt fellows that kind of look at you and they're like, what? Huh. And then they kind of just like fold back away.
Okay. Is there any more aura, or did I suck all of that up?
You seem to have acquired what was waiting for you.
Okay.
A subtle boost, if you will.
I'll stand up
Okay.
and kind of look around one more time,
Okay.
and then try to go back to the
Back
normal
to
room.
reality.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh no. Yes. As you stand up, the swirling in your hand, the more you think about like take me home, you see a small like rectangular doorway shape appear in your hand.
Interesting. All right, I will toss it out like I would Dez. See if that does anything.
Yeah, a very tall, bright red door appears on the ground before you.
Whoa. CJ, how'd you do that?
I think that should get us back to where our side.
Shadow, is that thing you were fighting, is it dead?
The shadow will kind of peer over the hole. Be like,
Alright, do you want to come back? Alright. Hopefully you don't ever have to come back here.
Agreed. Hard yes. Get me out of here.
Alright, let's go back. I hate it here.
Yeah, I want out. I'm going through the door.
Okay. Yeah. As you open the door, you are met with the swirling, twirling blizzards of Beaversby. But you're outside.
Do I know where?
Yeah, just somewhere.
Are we by the
Snow's coming down real hard.
No, are we by the place? The lighthouse?
You don't appear to be. But the snow's coming down like real strong.
Uh-oh.
I'll
This is...
follow Phoebe through with my Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah, as the two of you step out, you're just immediately met with the biting, freezing cold.
not good.
I'm just gonna cuddle under Mortar.
Yeah, Mortar's like, bring it in, children, bring it in. I've got us covered.
Phoebe, he's really warm.
I'll stoke the flames.
Okay.
Where are we?
All right.
Sister.
Oh
Do
no.
you see anything?
No, send out Nubster.
Okay. Nubster's like, snow day!
Nubster, can you lead us
Yeah.
back?
He's like, dude, I don't know where we are, but sure, you got it. And he just starts trudging along through the snow.
Wait.
Think he knows where to go?
Maybe.
All right.
Probably
well,
not, but
Maybe.
he's carving
Maybe
a
he's
path
fine.
for us at least.
Can I shout back through the door? Can I like see a door?
As you kind of turn back, you see no door.
Hmm.
But the two of you from inside, if you look out, you can see them kind of like, where are you guys? I thought we were out here.
Guys,
coming?
You coming? Hello?
I'm gonna shut the door before Mila goes through it
Okay.
and keep us both here for a second. What did she do?
Are his eyes glowing to me?
If you wish for them to remain glowing, they do.
I'm gonna not change anything that I've done other than shut the door so that he stays, so
Okay.
that it's just me and him.
Yeah, his eyes are glowing just a little bit, just a touch. It's almost like like when Anakin goes. Spoiler alert: when Anakin goes to the dark side, he's got like the
Little
orange
tinge,
contact
little
type deal.
tinge.
Yeah, they're not like a flashlight in the dark, but they have
Right.
like a ring of orange.
They don't
around
look
the pupil.
normal.
Yeah.
She was being super sketchy, wouldn't answer any of your questions, and it didn't seem to care that there were two Bentleys in the room and that things were in danger. So what did she do that was good?
She wasn't trying to hurt us. She was giving us information about what had gone on. You were in the room for like 2 seconds, and then you just decided to try and kill her.
Well, I mean, my intention wasn't to kill her, but to stop her from whatever she was doing.
But then Hal killed her.
Yeah, that's how it played out. Can I go now?
I just don't understand why. She could have had information. She could have helped.
She could have, and she was choosing not to.
I didn't see it that way.
All right.
I'll throw the door back open.
Okay.
And we should probably get out of here, I guess.
Go ahead.
All right.
I slam the door behind me.
Let's get it, Crash, and I'll let him go first, and then I'll cross through.
Cool.
I'll call back my other 2 Pokemon, but I'll keep out Howl for warmth.
All right. Yeah. As Howl steps out, there's like a 10-foot radius around him where there's just no snow on the ground.
Sweet.
Hot damn.
He's
Hot,
like,
hot
"What up,
heat."
guys?" And it's just super steamy. He's in this like steam ball. He's like, "Yeah, what up?"
Can I see
I
where
almost want
Nubster
to
went?
take off my jacket in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nubster's just like a trudging through the snow, so you can
Okay.
just see there's like a disturbance making its way. It's kind of like Bugs Bunny digging all around.
Looks like Nubster knows where to go or a direction. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow Nubster.
Wait up, Nubster! I'm gonna start
Just
talking after him.
I'll follow after his little
Yeah.
snow trail.
Okay. Yeah, so the two of you, as you're following Nubster, and the two of you, as you're kind of huddled in Howl's bobble, are nowhere near each other.
What?
You two have been walking for what seems like maybe an hour with Nubster in just a direction. And he's like, all right, maybe it's this way. And he'll just keep going. I took that wrong turn at Albuquerque. Shouldn't have done that. My bad. He's kind of
So-
just trudging around.
CJ and Milo are not behind us.
Correct.
Yikes. Great.
Phoebe, I feel like we're lost.
Yeah, we are.
Nubster, come back. We don't know where we're going.
He's like, you don't know where you're going. I'm going this way. I don't know
Nubster,
what this
stop.
way is, but I'm going this way. Not all who wander are lost, bro. But we sure as heck are.
You're not an ice guru, Nubster. Come over here.
What the hell in my life? What a bugs.
So
Nubster will return to you.
So it's basically just like a heavy blizzard, like we can't see
Yep.
really in any
Yeah.
direction.
Oh, yeah.
And we've not come across anything in our trekking.
No, but it definitely seems like Nubster is leading you, like, vaguely uphill. Like, the journey
doesn't
has
seem
not
good.
been particularly easy. You guys are trudging a lot.
Yeah, I say we just turn around.
I feel like we should maybe yell for help, but then I don't want to trigger like an avalanche or something. That would be really bad.
Yeah, plus I don't think anyone would hear us in this.
But we... God, I wish I could see. But it wasn't like... We went uphill to get to Beaversby.
We did.
A little bit, yeah, but it wasn't this... It wasn't these blizzard conditions.
Yeah.
I just don't know where we are. I'm so turned around.
No.
I don't... Where...
There's nothing for
why
us
did,
to...
Why did CJ and Milo not follow us through?
I don't know. I thought they were right behind us.
I did too, but I don't see him anywhere. Milo, CG, CG,
CG?
CGI.
The new PG's
Computer
flavor.
generation, help!
That's the new
You got
name with the orange eyes. CJ, I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if Mortar will be able to do it. But like maybe sending up a flare, maybe someone will see it,
That might work.
come help us. Cause I feel weird about continuing to go in any direction if we don't know where we're going.
I could combine it with Pontiki's
Incredible god-slaying
Thunderbolt.
powers.
That's a better idea. I'm not sure Mortar's too great at firing off fire anyway. Sorry, bud. But yeah,
no offense
Bird.
I am notoriously terrible.
have
throwing
Pontiki
fire
try that, and then
range.
maybe someone will see it and come help us.
Okay.
Pontiki!
Pontiki, girl! I need a thunderbolt! We're lost!
Let Pontiki go. Yeah, she's out. She's like, bro, it is freezing.
Yeah.
She's like, I should have got a small coat
Yeah, that's
before we
true.
left. This was a
Here,
bad
go in
decision.
go in my hood.
She's like, yes. All your hair stands up. She's
All right.
like, bro, it is freezing out here.
We
You
need
have
a-
her
we
call
need a
down some
thunderbolt.
thunder.
Yeah.
She goes, is that all I am? Just a vessel to you?
No.
Just creating thunder? I'm just kidding. Yeah! As this incredible crack of thunder just comes rolling through and this lightning strike goes cracks down, and you can see a little ways off in the distance are two enormous mountain peaks.
In the direction we're heading?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're going into the mountains.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. Should we turn around?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Can you have her do another thunderbolt over there, and then maybe we can light up that area and try and get a glimpse of what's over there? See if
Okay.
Beaversby is back that way.
Pontiki, girl, we need your help.
Tiki, do the thing.
She's
Help.
like, bro, I need like 2 seconds to out. Yeah! And another lightning strike comes down. And you can see a little ways off in the distance as the hill kind of like creeps back down roughly where you started walking. You're like, I don't see nothing, man. There's nothing.
This is not
There's
good.
there's some pretty heavy snowfall right now. Your visibility is like a couple feet.
I think we might need to make a fort.
Pee bad.
Could we maybe find like a cave where we could get shelter?
Try to find that one cave.
Yeah, I'm kind of sketched out about that, but
That's the only cave we know about.
I know, but we need to get shelter quick.
We can build an igloo.
Could do that.
Nubster.
I am great at that. I build igloos all day. Why? Because of my ice type, I know how to build an igloo.
When we saw the 2 peaks, was it like, is there like a route anywhere?
Doesn't look like it. It
They
looks
were
like
like-
you guys are just vaguely headed uphill, and then
Okay.
there's like the 2 big mountain peaks that you've been able to see from Beaversby.
Uh-huh.
It seems like you guys are in the thick of that storm everybody's been talking about.
Right.
Hey, is Nubster's right next to me, right?
Upstairs, wherever you need him to be.
Hey, Nubster,
Yeah.
do you know where you're going?
He's like, no, I've never been here before. I don't know where I am.
I think we should maybe trust Nubster. This is his element. This.
He's like, you know what else is my element? Mud. You know what's not here?
But we're not by mud.
You know what is here? Snow.
All right, I'm comfortable just following Nubster's lead. He at least seems to know how to get through all this stuff.
Yeah.
Just continue to follow him. Hope he finds civilization.
Yeah.
All right. CJ Milo. As you two emerge into the snow.
The John Snap.
Listen,
Yeah. Howl's incredible heat makes it bearable for you to be outside. It's not bad. It's like a brisk day. We're talking like 60s now instead of like below freezing,
Cool.
which is nice. It's very nice.
That is nice.
But your visibility isn't much better because outside of that like 10-foot radius is
Yeah.
just steam and like flurries of snow. So it's pretty tricky to see where you're at.
Do you see them? Where are they at?
I don't see them anywhere. I don't even
Phoebe!
know where we are.
Bentley! Where'd you go already?
Bentley.
Blee blee. Doobadoo.
Boobadoo-doo-doo-doo.
We know names.
Ribbidi-bidi-doo.
CG.
I'm gonna toss out Desmond.
Okay.
Just make sure he's okay.
Oi, boss.
You good?
Whoa. I like the eyes.
Thanks.
That's new.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, it's a good look.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got like this crazy like orange thing going on. It's nice.
Do I seem different?
No, you seem like you.
Okay.
Seem a little tired, but you know,
Yeah.
maybe that's the orange eyes, you know.
I
Who
don't
knows?
I don't know why it would be that, but maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
That's the only thing that's different.
yeah, usually like a little dynamo running around, but you know, now you got orange eyes. You're
Did you
tired.
did you
It's just
see any of the stuff that just happened?
I saw enough to know that I was going to stay in your hand for as long as I was allowed.
Yeah, so when that other stuff came in there, did that affect you at all?
Nope. But I appear to have an incredibly large amount of space to hang out in now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's roomy in here.
It's like it was kind of small before, and now it's just like
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like a like little room, maybe.
Hmm.
Kind of a bit tiny, a bit cramped, if you will. But yeah, now it's like huge. You got like a big upgrade in here.
Is there anybody else in there with you?
Not at the moment. It's just like this little shadow amount of gas over in the corner, but it's not really doing much. Really not one for conversation.
Okay.
It's like talking to a cobweb. It's kind of boring.
Well,
Don't really
maybe
talk much.
maybe keep on with that. Like try to be friendly to it or
Oh, for sure.
something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna be, you know,
Yeah,
sharing
Living
sharing a
together.
flat, you know.
essentially. Do you have any idea where we are right now?
Oh man, specifically no, but you look pretty close to where we were beforehand, just because of all the snow and stuff.
Okay.
But I don't know how that door thing really works. You know,
Yeah, I do.
That's the little shadow bit in the corner. He's kind of
Oh, okay.
sending out doors for you now. But I don't know where you are.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe just take a look around, take stock of the situation or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I guess that's
Hold
what we'll
tight.
do.
I can go look for somewhere to go.
Maybe just
I'm not
like
bothered by the cold.
a quick round and round, see if you can find any people.
All right.
See in a bit.
Okay. Round and round. Love, follow what just give it time. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back to what Des finds in a moment.
Cool.
You guys are left to your own devices for a bit.
Yeah, I have no idea where we are, but I just sent Des out to see if he could find any people around us. Hopefully he's successful.
Is he doing okay otherwise?
He seems fine. He's actually kind of excited. Apparently the space inside of this thing, whatever it is, has gotten a lot bigger. So he's happy with the upgrade inside there, which is interesting. I don't really know why, but
What's going on with the eye situation?
I don't know because I can't really see it. So he said that they're orange.
They're glowing a little bit, yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah, so when we were in there, after Kaya died, presumably, there was like this aura around it, and having it be in my hand made me feel a little bit better about the whole situation. Because before it was not good at all. Now it's like still not good, but move forward.
I mean, I don't know what I missed beforehand, but did you know her before? Like, were you super close?
No, I'd never met the woman, but or whatever the hell that was. But we were talking about stuff. She was saying that she was watching us, making sure that we were okay, making sure that we didn't get killed by that giant bird with the cadabras.
The cadabras. I thought they were like trying to split us up.
Yeah, she said that she did that so that the bird couldn't attack all of us at once.
That's a weird excuse. Seems like some of us might be more expendable than others then.
She put me by myself. So I don't know what that means in that situation.
I don't know. Something just doesn't sit right with me with that.
You just keep saying that she was being sketchy. Like, did she do something?
I was only in there for a little bit, and Phoebe was in there for more. And all I heard is that she's speaking in riddles and refusing to really help in any way. And everything I saw in there confirmed that. And it seemed like she was just trying to buy time because she was doing stuff with her hands that was not, just idle thumb twiddling. She was like doing, I don't know how ghost stuff works, if she was summoning things or trying to move us elsewhere or something, but it was not just hanging out in the classroom, and that did not look like a teacher if I've ever seen one.
I have no idea what really she was, but all I can say is that it seems like a bad thing that she's gone now. It's just a heavy feeling that's bad. So I don't know. She was being elusive with giving answers.
Like sketchy.
I don't know if I would say it was sketchy. She was like waiting for us to come up with answers ourselves. Like we already knew what we were talking to her about. We just didn't understand it.
Yeah, I don't follow that, but
I don't
maybe
really
I had to
either.
be there.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully that thing that was in there with us behind Bentley was the thing, second Bentley.
It seemed weird that if we were going to be transported to any concrete block of whatever land to stand on that it was also there if it wasn't on her side. And as someone who's trying to like follow us and gain information, what better way than to just infiltrate our group and replace one of us?
I don't think she was orchestrating that, though. She may have been aware and knew that it was happening, but...
And didn't care?
Not that she didn't care, but she wasn't going to help us with it because she said that we needed to figure it out on our own.
So I'm basically just hearing that she wasn't going to help us regardless and was still just going to keep tabs on us for whatever reason. So I'm not hearing why she was on our team.
But there's also not a reason to kill her. She wasn't doing anything negative either.
Yet.
Sure, but she could also go positive from there. All I know is I've never felt like this before. And it's not good. And it happened when she died. So that's all I can do with this.
Okay.
At around this time, there's two very out of place crashes of thunder and lightning. Probably a couple miles north of you.
It's like a thunder blizzard. Could this get any worse?
Hey, for real. What even is this?
Howell, do you smell any like people cooking or maybe that horrible goop in a direction?
He may perceive.
How big is Howl now?
He is the size of like a real big, maybe like a German Shepherd, maybe a exceptionally large like retriever type deal.
A 19 on the die.
Not counting the horns, of course.
21 using his current block. I don't know if anything changes, but
Okay. Yeah, as he smells around, he's like, "Bro, I smell the rocks that we're walking on, and the steam, and melting snow."
was
I got
worth
nothing.
a shot. Thank you for keeping us warm.
He's like, "Yeah, couldn't stop if I wanted to. So you got it. Yeah."
Is Crash in this bubble of heat, or is he outside the bubble of heat?
He'll be inside. He doesn't seem to mind the temperature one way or another.
Okay. That's what I was curious about.
The cold?
Yeah, like it's like a mild nuisance to him, but he's versed enough in the
Because he refused to go
phases
out
of winter.
with him earlier.
Yeah.
I think that was more, he's like, I'm not going out there because you're being an idiot.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the blizzard where he's like, dude, no.
He probably just didn't want to.
But yeah, like if Crash is outside the blizzard, it seems to be like a little bit less intense around him, but not like wide enough to affect others. But he doesn't seem to mind the cold either way.
Okay.
He seems pretty capable of regulating his temperature. But Des will return. Be like, so like a little ways south is that little lodge you guys are in.
Okay.
Back there. You just gotta go, a little ways backwards.
Okay.
But up there, like that storm's getting wild.
Yeah.
It's like lightning and stuff going on.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Did you go up that way at all?
I haven't. I can, but I haven't gone that way.
What? That's weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen lightning? I mean, I've
In a
never really
snowstorm?
I've never really seen snow like this
No.
before, but it's weird.
Yeah, this storm is definitely abnormal.
Des said that the lodge, the lighthouse, I think, is south of us.
Okay, should we head that way? I mean, I don't know where the other two are.
Yeah, I don't either. Do you think they probably just went back there? I mean, do you think they dropped? Yeah, I don't know either. No idea. Should I send Des to go see what the storm's about, or just assume that it's a crazy storm that everybody's talking about?
I'm definitely curious, but I don't know how that works. So my limited knowledge, I'd be afraid he'd get blown away or hit with a lightning bolt.
Can I do nature or like a survival or something check to see if lightning during a snowstorm is a thing that I'd be like, yeah, it's fine.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Nature or survival?
I think they're the same unless you have.
They're not for me.
Okay. You may use whichever one gives you your skill.
Survival. I crit anyway, so it doesn't
There you
matter.
go.
25 total.
Yeah.
Yay.
Even if it
So it doesn't have
was
25 total.
Even if it was natural, you would have expected it to happen more than twice.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Des, go see what that is.
You got it. Off he goes. Jetsons his way
Are we
away.
following him?
No, let's kind of just wait for a minute
Wait here.
and maybe hold, because he's gonna go check that out. It wouldn't just happen twice, right? Like storms, lightning happens a lot.
Yeah.
Why would that be
Unless it's
just
like
the 2 times?
the snow monster.
A snow monster that can throw lightning.
Dude, we don't know.
Holy shit! Gordo's right to be scared of this thing.
Worse than we thought.
to warn you, no one would listen.
Hopefully, he can find something, or I guess we'll just go back to the lighthouse and hope that Phoebe and Bentley are there.
Okay.
While we wait, I'm just gonna like pet/inspect Howl's new
Yeah.
Bod.
his new bod. Yeah.
He big? He a big dog?
No, it's fine. You can come back. I'm just.
Okay. Yeah.
Would
Fee
like
Bentley.
a- no.
Mm-hmm.
It's still real cold.
Yeah.
I'm just following Nubster
Yeah.
whichever
Yeah.
direction he's going.
Nubster's just trudging towards the nearest of the mountains.
Okay.
And is like, bro, we just gotta wait out the storm. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It's like, how long could it possibly snow for?
Nubster,
6, 7 years?
you're gonna have to try and find us shelter
This
because
isn't the best case scenario.
Phoebe, if
Yeah.
we're out at night, the temperature's gonna drop even more than it is now. I'm pretty cold even with mortar around. It's gonna be bad news if we're out in the open.
Yeah, well, I trust him. I think he'll find something.
Right, Nubster, if you can find like a cave or somewhere that we can settle in, please
He's like,
find it.
I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. As he keeps trudging through the snow drifts.
All right, I'm just gonna keep.
And eventually that little Bugs Bunny trail just goes. And then all the snow around him just kind of goes. And kind of also starts to flow in. Almost in like an avalanche style.
Nubster, are you all right?
Nubster.
There is no reply
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
from the nubby boy.
Manny, follow him down that whole thing.
I'm
And he's
gonna-
like, you got it, man. Okay.
I'm going in.
All right.
It's my
as you-
Nubster.
Yeah. As you kind of like trudge your way over to this massive sinkhole, some of the snow that you're standing on also kind of starts to slide you down.
Phoebe,
Down into the darkness you go.
Surf's up, bro.
all right, I'm gonna follow Phoebe down.
Okay. Yeah, Mortar's like,
Oh, you guys gotta be kidding me. Oh, no. These kids always dive into holes. Stop.
Always doing that.
yeah. As the two of you kind of like slide down, the snow gives way to just a full-on like frozen icy cavern. As you're kind
Oh.
of sliding down on these various icy slopes. There appear to be 2 branches of a cavern that are heading up. And I would like each of you on the count of 3 to tell me which route you take.
It splits.
Yep.
So
There's
left or
left
right?
or right.
I'm going to the right.
No, he said on the count of 3.
Sorry.
Yeah, that means
Well,
Ben automatically has to go.
Doesn't
Sorry.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Because as you guys carry on,
I
you,
felt pressured.
yep. So you both end up curving to the right, and there's another one. Inexplicably, we're gonna try this again. On the count of 3.
Okay,
You're gonna say
okay.
left or right.
Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Left.
All right. Yeah. And as you both are like, left, here we go. You guys end up curving to the left. You can see Mortar's like,
You gotta be kidding me. These kids. Be the death of me if I have a heart attack at like 4. This is terrible. Oh.
yeah. You guys careen through the darkness of the caves, and eventually you all come sliding gently to a rest. As Nubster's just kind of sniffing through some snow still. He seems completely oblivious to what has happened.
Can I inspect
What
the
the
surroundings of this cave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Please do.
Checking it out.
Phoebe, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you
Oh,
good?
Crit.
Crit!
I think I'm all right.
Crit!
Yeah.
Crit!
He crit this cave.
He crit the cave. Yeah, as you're walking around, the ice around you seems to be, like, naturally glowing.
Whoa.
Like a nice, lovely hue of blue.
Whoa.
Is it like as cold in here as it was outside, or
It is Ambiently, yes, but the wind chill has
Right,
gone
okay.
away, so it is much more tolerable in here. But you're still like seeing your breath. It's very cold. It is unpleasant to
Really
be
beautiful in here, Phoebe. Look at all the ice.
Is it just me or is it glowing?
It might be like mortar's flame, but yeah, it looks. It's crazy. This is
It's wild.
good find, Nubster. I don't know where we are, but this is.
know.
It's a lot nicer down here. There's no wind. Hate wind.
Same.
Should we just hunker down? I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I
Wait it
look-
out.
From my check, is it just a room, like a cavern, or are there
Can
other
you
tunnels?
keep going?
There is exactly one way that it looks like you could kind of squeeze through a crevasse in one of the corners. Otherwise, the only way out is the same way you came in. You don't like the crevasse in the corner?
Every word has some sort of accent twist on it.
It's a crevasse in the corner.
That's weird.
Do you go through the crevasse, or you
we
go
check
back
it
out
out?
the way you were? Do you stay where you are? You have choices.
I'm gonna hold up my lantern and try and look down the crevasse.
Take another perception down the crevasse.
Oh boy. Significantly worse, a 9.
Oh, yeah. As you shine your lantern into the hole, it's kind of consumed by the natural light that's already kind of in this cave inexplicably.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of just bounces off and refracts things. So it almost looks like you're looking into like a hall of mirrors
I can't
with a flashlight.
see what's going on in there. Can you take a look? Maybe the light is not the best.
I'll try.
Look with your special eyes.
15.
Okay. Yeah, as you take a look into the crevasse of the corner, you move the lantern out of the way. You take a look in there. And it's just wide enough of a gap that you could probably squeeze through.
I think we can fit through this.
But as you look in, it looks like a much wider cavernous chamber below you.
Oh.
But the crevasse is literally like you would crawl through,
Yeah.
and then it would just drop down. So like how to get down safely is a whole other matter. But in the middle of that cave is just a very large spirous jut thing coming out.
Whoa.
The
What
middle
do
of
you
the
see?
cave.
It looks like the other. It's like another big room, but it
Uh-huh.
like drops off, and then there's like a really big crystal thing in the middle.
Interesting visual you gave there. All right. Do you think
It's-
maybe it's the source stone?
I mean, it could be.
Does it's just a big thing in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
Do you see any Pokemon?
Mm-mm.
Can I do a hearing-based perception check?
Take a listen
Listen.
in the cavern.
Put your ear up to the crack.
Something's out there.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, it is.
Whoa. Sorry, I'm so.
It just echoes.
It's a toot. Plug your nose. It's real bad.
Just a farting seal.
Yeah, as you take a listen, you can just hear the very soft like clinking of ice on ice. It's just like, and like the dripping of some water in the cave as well. That one's for you. Yeah, you don't hear anything that sounds abnormal down there.
You want to check it out?
I kind of do. I feel like we may not be able to get back out, but
Well, I've got
I don't know that
the-
we'd be able to get back up the way that we slid down here anyway.
I've still got my rope and the climbing anchors.
This is good. Should we maybe tie it to mortar in this room? I don't know that he's going to be able to fit through there anyway, and then maybe he could anchor it and we could climb the rope back up if we need to.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe then he'd be trapped here because I don't know that I'd be able to call him back. Or can I look to see if there's like a boulder or something that we could tie the rope to in this room?
A boulder.
A bowl.
A nice
Ooh, I can have-
Or if you have like the climbing hooks that you could like put somewhere.
Or can Nubster make like a little ice beam like pole?
In
we
the
can tie
current
around it?
environment, yes.
Okay.
The air is cold enough that he could like freeze a solid
Yeah.
enough structure.
Like kind of near the crevasse.
Full staircase.
That's true. We could just have
No.
make a staircase.
Yeah, maybe not to that extent, but like, I mean, you could. It would just take a while. It's gonna be like, gotta get the angles right, you know. It's gotta be built up to code.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, Mortar's gonna
code.
take a step, it's gonna shatter, and it's gonna be real awkward.
All right,
Hard one to
let's
explain to
just
OSHA.
Trust Nubster. He can probably make a ledge or something that we could climb up.
An ice slide.
Oh, that.
A slice.
I'll call back Mortar and Manny.
Skeleton.
Do you want to lead the way with Nubster?
Yeah.
See what this thing's all about.
All right.
Let's do it.
At around this time, Desmond will return to the two of you once more and go, Oi, so I went up to where I think the lightning was. I mean, like pretty far away. And I see there's like this big hole in the ground. So maybe like that was where the lightning hit or something.
Just a big hole.
Yeah, it's like a big hole. It's like
Like
all
a
the
cave?
snow started like going in, you know? It was like still going.
Like a cave in.
Yeah, maybe like that. So, I don't know. Whoever's up there, got no clue.
Okay.
I can go in if you want.
Hold on.
Okay.
He said he flew up and there's like a cave in. There's like a big hole.
Like a sinkhole?
We're like, yeah, maybe. He's kind of like hard to explain. He said I suggested it was like a cave in maybe, and he was like, yeah, it could be that. So yeah, he said he could go in if he wanted to, but I don't know if that's
Up to you.
maybe
I
the lightning just hit the mountain. And,
caused some of the cave that was there to cave in.
yeah. Why would that's so weird though? I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't even know where to head, so I don't know.
Well, if we're curious, we can go look at that, try to figure out what that is, or we can just go back to the lighthouse because Desmond says it's south.
And that's a question for next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to the post show. As CJ and Milo make for the lighthouse, Phoebe and Bentley are set adrift. If you had a good time hanging out with us, feel free to drop us a like on the video. If you'd like to check out more of our stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're not a member of the Patreon and you'd like to be, you can check out the links in the video's description below. You can join the discussion in the Discord servers, or check out the After Action Report still rolling. There are also links if you'd like to rock some Boarding Party merch. And let us know in the comments what you think really happened to Kaya, and what it might mean for CJ. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. We'll catch you next week.